Email marketing is changing, and if you want to stay ahead of what's working best right now so that you can generate more revenue for your brand, there are 7 key trends that you need to know about in order to keep up this year. And if you're wondering, who's this guy and why should I trust him? The answer is because I've spent the last 5 years deep in email marketing for e-commerce, and I've managed email marketing using Klaviyo for over 30 brands, generating somewhere north of $50 million for those brands. So by the end of this video, you'll know what you actually need to focus on this year in your email marketing to drive faster list growth, higher click rates, and more conversions. All right, trend number 1, AI for email copywriting. So AI has completely changed how fast we can move in email marketing, especially when it comes to writing. If you're still staring at a blank screen to come up with subject lines, headers, and body copy, you're falling behind. With the right setup, AI can generate solid copy in seconds that's actually in your brand's tone of voice and aligned with your products and your offer. The way you're going to want to do this properly is you're going to want to use ChatGPT with a structured workflow. So what you're going to need to do is create a custom GPT specifically for your brand. You're going to store your tone of voice, examples of past copy from previous emails, your product info and your product benefits, and your typical offers. Once you set up your brand's custom GPT, you're going to prompt it to generate copy for literally any email idea that you have. And what's going to happen is you're going to go from rough draft to ready to send email in a fraction of the time that it currently takes you without compromising the quality. Trend number 2 is AI for email design. So listen, it's not just copy that AI is helping with. That's been around for a while now. AI is now raising the bar for email design too. Tons of brands still use Klaviyo's templates for their emails, but the truth is Klaviyo templates are cookie cutter. They make every brand look the same and they don't do anything to actually elevate your brands in the eyes of your customers. But now in 2025, we have tools like GPT-4o where you can literally generate polished on-brand hero sections of your emails that look and feel completely custom without needing a designer. All you need to do is feed in the right creative direction. So you need to say something like generate a hero section for a luxury skincare brand that has a clean layout, product focus, and then you have to give it the copy for the section. And what this is going to do is it's actually going to spit out something that makes your hero image in your email look like it came from a really solid designer. Now, prompting GPT-4o to do this properly in terms of the email design is actually really difficult. So what I did is I built a custom GPT with the exact instructions you need to prompt it to do this properly. So if you want to grab that for free, I'll simply put the link to that just below in the description of this video. Now, trend number 3 is hyper personalization using zero-party data. The best performing emails today feel personal. They literally feel like they were written for one person, not sent to thousands of people. And that can only happen when you collect zero-party data from your subscribers. If you're not familiar with zero-party data, it's essentially data that customers give to you personally. So this can be anything from their goals, their pain points that your problem solve, or their preferences. And then you can use that information to dynamically show them headlines, product recommendations, and offers in your flows or campaigns that speak directly to what you know they care about. The easiest way to collect zero-party data for your brand is by asking one smart question in your pop-up form. So that could be something like, what are you shopping for today? Or it can be something like, what is the pain point that you have that our product solves? With this one data point that they're going to give you, this can power really intense segmentation that makes your emails twice as relevant. Now, once you have this data, to actually utilize this zero-party data to personalize your emails, you're going to want to use show hide blocks in Klaviyo to show specific content blocks based on what you know about this person. So the response they give in the pop-up form is going to turn into a property on their Klaviyo profile, and then you're going to customize the show hide blocks based on someone's profile properties. Trend number 4 is using third-party pop-up form platforms like Alia, for example, for faster list growth. Forms built with a platform like Alia convert better, full stop. That's it. They're more engaging, they're more interactive, and they feel like part of your brand experience. I can confidently say this because we've now implemented Alia pop-ups with several of our agency partners or our clients, and I've seen conversion rates increase over 100% compared to the pop-up forms that they were previously using built on Klaviyo. So install Alia, brand your pop-up form properly, and make your offer compelling. What you need to understand is getting more site visitors to opt in to your email list where you can then retarget them more cost efficiently compared to spending more on meta ads is going to be one of the most important things you can do this year to lower your customer acquisition cost. Trend number 5, shorter, more impactful emails are winning. So we've been testing longer emails versus shorter emails with all of our clients recently, and we're seeing that shorter emails are performing better than ever. Everyone knows this at this point, but attention spans are at record record lows and inboxes are more flooded than ever. People are now skimming their inboxes, not reading every single email. So your job as a marketer is to communicate value and do it fast. That means shorter subject lines, a headline that makes the main point of the email or the offer clear, 1 or 2 concise sentences, and 1 clear call to action. Cut the fluff, make sure you get your main message across, and get them to click out to the site. If you can't get them to the site, you can't get them to buy it, so this is the priority. Trend number 6 is highlighting video content in your emails. So even though we're in 2025 and basically everything should be possible, at least that's how I feel, you can't yet embed playable videos in email. But what you can do is use video thumbnails to drive serious improvements in your click rates. Video builds trust, it gives people a reason to leave the inbox and spend time with your content. And pro tip, if you want to drive more conversions, ideally host the video content on your website. And to be clear, what I'm talking about is video content that you're creating anyways. A lot of brands just think that any videos they're creating for TikTok or videos that they're creating on Instagram or YouTube are for this completely different audience than email, when in fact your email subscribers care about your content just as much as people who follow you on those platforms, which is why it's a great idea to get this content in front of your email subscribers. Trend number 7 is building omni-channel flows using email and SMS. The best brands in 2025 aren't choosing between email and SMS, they're combining them strategically without annoying the customer. For example, if you send an abandoned checkout email and it's not opened within 4 hours, you can follow up with a short, friendly SMS reminder. That second touch point with an SMS can recover a ton of lost revenue compared to sending another email that's really unlikely to get opened. Just make sure that your SMS isn't a duplicate of the exact same copy that's in the email. You should keep it short, quick message, and a call to action to link them back to their cart. And if you want to increase your conversion rate further, you can include an image of the product that they added to cart. Now, in this video, I've been covering these trends individually, which is great if you can piece them together and use them. But what would really be best for you and your brand is to have a full cohesive strategy that you can use to actually run your email marketing the new way. So click here to check out the next video where I go into the new way of email marketing in 2025 and literally just hand you the exact strategy that you need to be using this year to consistently generate more revenue from email marketing and actually convert and retain your customers in this new age. I'll see you over there if you're serious about email marketing.